Hi Leos, my beautiful lions, how are you? This is B. Welcome to my channel, Psychic Sounds by B, and I am here to give you your April 2015 tarot scopes. But let's go ahead and let's get started with the planets. What's going on with the Leo planetary activities? Well, Leo, we had a supermoon total solar eclipse in your 8th house. Well, basically what that is it's a eclipse in your 8th house that has to do with intimacy. It has to do with joint finances. So some of you Leos may be embarking, on marriage. You may be looking at joint finances with your partner. You may be looking at joint finances with partners at work. You may have had your intimacy go through several changes. You may be more intimate, you may be less intimate. Basically what it is you're just kind of taking stock of how much intimacy you put into your relationships, whether that be intimacy at work or whether that be intimacy, with a partner. Or even if you're single, you may be taking stock of all of the intimacy that you generally give, and maybe you're kind of going back and saying, maybe I give too much in relationships, maybe I don't give enough in relationships. So you're kind of going through this opening and closing of doors, with this happening. Now, again, this eclipse was in Pisces, so Pisces brings emotion, they bring spirituality, they bring intuitiveness. So all of these energies are integrated within this particular house. So within that 8th house of yours, you could be having intuition, spirituality, emotion, sensitivity as it relates to joint finances and as it relates to intimacy. So the other thing we have going on for you is that the sun is now in your 9th house. So with the sun being in your 9th house, the 9th house has to deal with foreign people, foreign lands, education, and kind of getting the world, just getting your message out to the world. So in this particular case, Leo, you may be in a position to have a lot more communication with people that are far away from you, whether this be for work, whether this be for home, whether this be whatever. You may be speaking with people that are far away from you, and most likely across the ocean. So for some of you, in your March reading, a lot of you were traveling, and a lot of you were, in foreign lands, and and that's super awesome. So there may be somebody or some person that you identified with, that you became friends with, and now you are communicating with them across the ocean, and now that you're friends, and maybe you're Skyping or doing something like that. So that's super awesome. So what else do we have going on? We also have on the 8th, Jupiter is going to be going direct in your 1st house. Yay! Jupiter has been retrograde. Now this does not mean that Jupiter has any less blessings that it is going to bestow upon you, but what it does is it may delay those blessings. So in this particular case, Leo, this is kind of, once Jupiter goes direct in your 1st house, it is really going to expand your identity, and it's the planet of luck, and the planet of benevolence, and the planet of just gift giving. So you can expect a lot more positive things coming into your life. The one thing you do have to watch out for, however, is that when Jupiter is direct in your 1st house, and your 1st house is your physical body, your physical identity, you may put on a few pounds. So just be aware of that, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get started on your tarot reading. So for the tarot reading, I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and what I do is I divide these into 4 sections. The first section is general, the second general energies, the second section is for work and finance, the third section is for emotional and love life, and those relationships, so it might be work relationships as well, and then the 4th card is for health, and then I get a spiritual advice card, from Naisa Ashian, and the spiritual advice card is from the Crystal Ally deck, and basically what that does is that offers you some spiritual advice where you can embrace that advice to either, if there are potential negatives within your reading, you can work through those while kind of encapsulating the spiritual advice into your life, or you can take a positive and enhance that positive through the spiritual advice. So that's pretty much how that works. Okay, what do we got for you, Leos? Well, let me make sure that everything's kosher here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, this one already wants to pop out, so we are going to put that one out for your general energies for the month. Now let's look at work and finance. Now I do my shuffles live as I am recording. It does not make people that do not shuffle live any less accurate. It is just that that's not how I do it. When I channel these energies, I actually channel your planetary alignments for your sign. I channel your sign, so I may come across a little bit more exuberant as I am channeling Leo energy. So that's just kind of how it metamorphosizes for me, and I can't help it. It just happens. Okay, home and work and career, work and career, work and career, work and career. Finances, work, career, finances. That's not it. Work, career, finance. This one wants to come out. Emotional life, love life, lions, my Leos. What have we got? Oh, there we go. Health. What do we have for health? No, that's not it. Health for Leos, health for Leos, health for Leos. There we go, health. And now your spiritual advice for April of 2015. Let's see what we have. Spiritual advice for Leos. Remember to listen to your ascendant sign, sun sign, and moon sign for a more accurate picture, a more complete picture. I find it, oh, this wants to come out. I find that a lot of people, their ascendant sign is usually the most accurate, but their ascendant and their sun usually tends to be really, really accurate. If you're looking at issues with your emotional life, your moon sign may potentially offer you a little bit more insight on that. Okay, Leo, what do we have for the general energies for April 2015? Leos, we have the Page of Pentacles, and all pages are basically archetypes of messages. So there may be some messages coming to you about money. So this is really, really awesome. Somebody may be giving you a gift. This particular message does bode well for you. As general energies, this is really, really awesome. The other thing here is that I'm hearing diligence. I'm hearing you need to have diligence and perseverance if you are embarking on any type of project, that is something that you would want to do, and just be patient and make sure that you nurture whatever project you are embarking on. That project could be a relationship, that project could be something at work, that project could be your finances, that project really could be anything. So in this particular case, the Page of Pentacles bodes well for being patient, and bodes well for positive news coming to you regarding your finances. Okay, work and career. Wow, okay. We have Justice, Leo. So in this particular case, this, excuse me, this could go both ways. This could be justice coming at you or justice coming from you. So if there is something that you have been doing that has not been above board at work, you will be called on the carpet for this. If you have been above board and you've been working your behind off and you have been gathering information and gathering facts, and you present these information and these facts, those people that were not supporting you with this project, or those people that were kind of doing things behind your back, justice will be brought to the fore. That means that everybody will be made accountable for all the actions that they have taken within this particular project, within this particular goal. For people that are not employed at this present moment, justice basically means that, okay, I just heard, and this is typical, but a lot of you are considering actually going into some type of justice type of work field. Some of you may be lawyers that, you're going to be a judge, or you want to go into the legal field, you want to go into administrative law, you want to go into, I'm hearing healthcare law. There are some of you that are willing to go the extra step to expand your career. And again, with Jupiter going direct on the 8th, you may be wanting to expand your career, and having justice here means that, if you are not in a regulatory or a law field already, you are highly considering it. Even those of you that are working, it really doesn't matter. Also, for those of you that are looking for a job, justice will be served. So based on your credentials, based on what you brought to the table, you will be appropriately either selected or not selected as it relates to what you brought to the table as far as all the skills and everything that you have to offer. But overall, when I see the Page of Pentacles being the general energy for the month, I am going to say that those of you that are looking for a job, you have interviewed and you have brought your skills to the table, you are going to get a yes answer. You are going to get a positive answer. You are going to get the call back saying, hey, we want an interview with you. Hey, we want to hire you for this position. So good job, Leo. Oop. Okay, what do we have for your emotional life and your love life? Your wish is granted, Leo. Whatever it is that you have been asking for, your wish is actually being granted. Now, in this particular case, and as I always say, or sometimes when I feel that I need to say it and make it even more clear and more emphasized, is that you need to be careful what you wish for, because what you wish for is on the way. So if you are wishing for some type of person that you have in your mind that you think is the end all be all, but then once you get it, this person is going to be very, very stuck to you, and you realize, wait a minute, I don't know if that's exactly what I wanted. But I'm going to say for the majority of you, your wish has been granted. A lot of you are going to be celebrating. A lot of you are going to be getting an offer of engagement. A lot of you are basically waiting to party. Leos do like to party, and there is nothing wrong with that. So you are basically waiting for your entourage to arrive, to potentially some type of bridal shower or something like that, or a bachelor party for the men out there. This is really, really awesome. For some of you also, there is a level of smugness here. So just be careful that if you do have someone in your life and you are dating someone, make sure that you're not coming across too smug. Make sure that you're spending time with them. Make sure that you are inviting them out with you if you can. This is very, very important, because sometimes this particular Nine of Cups, it's definitely emotional, absolutely, but the man is sitting there and he's got his arms crossed, and there's nobody there yet. So you might be you might be saying, oh yeah, I got this. Oh yeah, I got that person. Oh yeah, da 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 da. I don't have to work very hard. No, Leo. You still have to put in the emotional effort to make this work. Yes, your wish can be granted, but you're going to get out of it what you put into it. But overall, this is an excellent omen for your love life and your relationships. If you are in a committed relationship, you are definitely going to be celebrating something. And if this is relationships at work, you feel like you've won. You feel like you've had a battle, and you brought the information to the fore, and you said, nope, can't do it that way. Yep, okay, let's move forward. You're successful. Your wish has been granted. You got your way. And you know what? That's fine. That's wonderful. And maybe you were the one that was actually relaying this message to people in your organization or at your work, and basically saying, okay guys, I'm sorry, especially if you're in the legal field, especially if you're a lawyer or consultant or compliance officer or something like that. Maybe you just said, hey guys, this is how it's going to have to be, and I am sorry, I am going to be putting my foot down, and I'm going to tell you how it needs to be done, because we are not going to put ourselves in a regulatory risk. So good for you, Leo. Good job standing up for yourself and standing up for the law so that your relationships can be strengthened within your organization. For your health, wow, Leo. Leo, you got a lot of stuff on your plate. Okay, now this message came in, I believe, in March as well. Leo, you need to take stuff off your plate. You need to just sit back and celebrate with your friends and party, because your health is like, you are getting, I'm going to feel like a lot of you, you have so much like passion coming towards you. People that are passionate are coming towards you. It may actually be kind of like draining you a little bit. So what you're doing is you are trying to find that balance. See those scales over here? You're trying to find that balance again so that you can, you know, enjoy your time off and you can go out and have a good time. So just be aware of that. Some of you also are actually going to be considering acupuncture. So this is awesome for you. Acupuncture, I am a proponent of acupuncture, but again, I'm getting the message from the card. But you know, acupuncture is definitely another method that, you know, you may be considering, and this is something that, you know, may bring balance back into your life, because that's what acupuncture does. It balances all of those, you know, pressure points so that, you know, your body is operating on full octane or high octane, whatever you want to call it. For those of you that are embarking on a health regime, I'm going to say it, you're going to go balls to the wall. You were like, okay, let's get this, let's do this, let's get this done. So this is something that you are really, really passionate about. So whatever it is, you are just really, really passionate about it. You know, a lot of you are going to be doing kickboxing, I'm hearing. So this is something, you know, that you are just really, really passionate about, and that you are ready to move forward on, and that is super awesome. So good job, Leo. That's great. Your health is looking good, and you are going to get potentially really good news because of this. You are going to lose that weight that you need to lose. Actually, you know, with Jupiter going direct in your first house, and the fact that you may be indulging a little bit more as you are partying and having a good time, you are realizing that you need to bring that balance back into your health. And what you are doing is you are taking the necessary steps, you know, to put some time aside to be able to work out so you don't gain those unwanted pounds that you definitely don't want to put on your person, especially if you are getting married, because you want to make sure you fit in that wedding dress. So just be aware of that, and it all looks good. Not a problem. Okay, so for your spiritual advice for the month of April 2015, you have inner peace, Leo. Some of you may have a Gemini rising because, or some of you may be a Gemini sun that has a Leo rising, because Gemini's got inner peace as well. So I can definitely see, you've got a great reading here. So I can definitely see that a lot of you are finding that inner peace because, you know, your wish did come true, and it is something that you really, really wanted. And you were appropriately compensated. Justice was served in the situations, whether they be at work or at home or wherever they may be. And, you know, you are taking the steps to say, okay, I'm going to rebalance my life, and I am going to be a healthier individual, and I am going to make sure that, you know, I own my power and I own my accountability in my organization, or I own my accountability to myself. And by doing this, I am going to receive these messages of, you know, financial abundance, and I am going to be, you know, a little bit more diligent, and I'm going to be a little bit more patient, you know, when it comes to getting what I want. Because by being diligent, and this is what I'm hearing, by being diligent and by being patient with someone in your life, or an organization in your life, or some type of a situation that may have occurred, you know, your wish was finally granted. You finally have that control that you've been looking for, and with that, you are now, you know, in a situation where you are embracing your inner peace. So take some time out, Leo. Take some time out in your day, and if it's 10 minutes a day or if it's 10 minutes a week, it doesn't matter. But take some time out and give gratitude to the universe for granting you all of your all of your dreams and your wishes, and say thank you to everyone in your life that has taught you lessons. Thank you to everyone in your life, you know, that, you know, may not even be there anymore, but just give gratitude, saying, I'm so glad that that person was in my life, because I am the person I am today because of them, because I took one snippet of a lesson from them so that I could be a better person, and I could, you know, live a more fulfilled life. So that is wonderful, Leo. So embrace that inner peace. It's time. Be patient with yourself and be patient with others, and your wish will be granted. Okay, what a beautiful reading, Leo. I am so happy for you for the month of April 2015. Again, this is B. This is Psychic Sounds by B. Again, I do not have my website up yet, but I will hopefully here at the end of April. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I really do appreciate all of your beautiful comments. I hope you had a wonderful March. I hope the Pluto-Uranus square energies are dissipating for you, and we are all kind of coming back into balance. It looks like you are doing a good job, Leo. Take care of yourself. Namaste.